Hello everybody, it's time to roll the win. Well, we're going to do a little exercise tonight. I'm working on my toss. And we're going to do something some of you probably have done. We'll just tear off a little bit of this foil off a wrapper for some dice. I'm going to place a little target down here. That's about 6 inches from the wall right there. Rough number. About 6 inches. So I get asked, what is it you want? What do you want your dice to do? Well, in a perfect world, which is only available at a different level than we're all living in, you want your dice to come in and land flat, take a hop low, or skip, almost slide into the wall. This landing zone is going to vary depending upon the bounciness of the table. If it's a real bouncy table, we're going to land out here. You want them to land flat, just like that, just like you tossed them. If they land on this edge, they're going to fly this way. If they land on this edge, they're going to fly this way. So if they land flat here, hit the wall straight, there won't be that much interference by the diamonds. Now if they come in and hit skewed on one of these sides, then they're going to go anywhere. That's what they're made for. But if they come in and hit flat, that dice doesn't even really fit hardly between the two pips on those diamonds. So it becomes a matter of how much arc you need on this bounce, how are they landing, and do they come back about to where they landed. So we'll see how this goes. I'm just going to throw a hard way set, just for illustration. I'm not that good at the hard way set. I'm going to do 2s over 4s. Move my stick down here out of my way, because I'm already shooting around a tripod and everything else. I won't need a stick in my way. See? That's what you want them to look like. Now we rolled an ugly number. That's a double pitch. They landed about right there, if I'm not mistaken. But they landed flat. They came out about like you want them to. Again, it's very rare that I even attempt a hard way set on a live table, unless I'm just noticing that my facial control is spot on. Over it, another double pitch. Those are both frontline winners, by the way. All right, 3s over 5s. I need to be consistent. I wasn't consistent on that last one. Was 2s over 4s. Let's just go 3s over 5s. Let's see if I can remember that. That was close. I'm getting close to my landing zone. We got a 9 out of it. What we'll do is we'll just we'll put a chip right there on that 9. You want those dice to land flat, and you can hear it. You can tell. You got a loud crack sound or more solid sound depending on the surface of the table. That one did not have it. That one did not have it, so there's another 9. Those dice landed a little more on their edge. Alright, 3s over 5s is the hard way set. Not bad. Got a yo out of it. Probably a little long. Even for me at my angle, just down here, 9.5 feet away. Kind of hard to tell exactly how much over I went, but I believe I was a little long. Split it, but I think they landed both beside it. Close. 3-1-4. Still going with the 3. 3s over 5s, hard way. A little bit short that time. Here's another 4. We had 2 9s and 2 4s with 11 after 2 come out 7s. Must have hit right there somewhere. I hit the paper. Alright, that's an 8. Alright, let's move that in. Let's just see what happens. I'm using the 0.775 dice, the larger set of dice at the moment. If we move that in closer, let's see what kind of numbers we get. Of course, I threw right past it again. Got another 8. Definitely helps with your alignment. Somebody was talking about, like I was looking at the wall up here, and they said when they look at the wall, they hit the wall. And I'm like, look at your landing zone. That's for me. Of course, I'm consistently, looks like about 1 inch past my landing zone. To the side of it. Got a hard 4 out of it. Mark that hard 4 with a green chip. Still shooting the 3s over the 5s. Bit short, got a hard 8. Those landed really nice. You can hear it. One little hop. Right up on the dice. Up against the wall. That landing flat is important because that takes a lot of the energy right out of the toss. Takes the energy away from the dice when they land solid like that. Not quite like that. One of those landed solid, one didn't. It's another 9. Kind of consistent in our numbers. 3, 3, and 3. Hardway set, something most of us generally start with and then gravitate away from. It's because we double pitch a lot. That wasn't a bad looking toss. They stopped right down there for us. Okay, let's do a couple more. Way short. I called it on my. They got the same reaction. We got the ugly number. Those dice hit about where they're landing. If my eyes did not deceive me, we've got about 4 inches or so short, maybe 6. They landed right where they hit. 2 of them off axis with that toss. So, for grins and giggles, let me pull up these new 3/4 inch dice. Same thing, 3s over 5s. A little short. Another 9 though. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Had 11 toss hand with that hardway set. I'm using the black chip, $100 chip, to mark those numbers for these smaller dice. So I want to see if there's any significant differences other than deviations in my throw. There's a yo. You know, it's a case of well, we had a lot of 9s. I like those 4s. Alright. Let's go back to the 3 over 5s with a small dice. There's a 4. That angle gives you a good view of how my dice are reacting down there. I wish they'd let me take that little piece of foil with them. I missed that one to the right. Those dice landed on their, I missed through to the right, they jumped left. They landed on their edge. We did get an 8 out of it. 3, 2, 5. He hadn't thrown a 5. There's no 5 in the field. Y'all can't see the 5. I'm gonna put it up there and then I'll pull it down when we do our final tally. You can almost see that little white skid mark line down through there where my dice land all the time. All that's going to be changing soon. Got a layout ordered. Oh, I threw that one to the right. Still got a lucky, no, not lucky I guess, but a good ring out of it. Another 4. Do a few more. We got a few more minutes. We haven't been about 15 minutes yet. Right in front of it. So 6. That's our first 6. Getting similar numbers. We're picking up a couple of other numbers. We're not getting quite the repetition of numbers with these small dice as I got. But we are talking about a very small sample here. Boy, I missed that shot. Way left. About the right length, I think, but I missed it way left. That's a 10. That's 6, 4, 10. It's a very helpful little aid. Y'all seen my other video, I'm sure, where I talked a lot about the landing zone and took a piece of chalk and drew out a landing zone box down there. Well, a little bit left, and one of them landed on its side, but I got a hard 8 out of it. Not getting many hard ways, am I? I am a single pitch king at the moment, for the most part. Not to be confused with other folks claiming royalty in the craps world. There's a 12, got a bad reaction off of that dice. It popped way out here. This one landed well. That one popped. It's gonna happen. Either from the bounce or... Tell me I didn't record that. Let's see. I hope. How about I didn't hit that record button? I don't know. Something happened. My camera just cut off. There's our 7 out. I don't even know if all that recorded. Dang it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. So an SRR or an SOR on that hard way set. Practice like you play, play like you practice. Try that little white dot. See how it works for you. And go roll to win.